Everybody moves on the...
I understand you gentlemen would like to learn the martial arts.
There we go. Good evening. Welcome to the tribute of Gerald Okamura, Henchman and Stuntman. Oh, yes. So, I'll say hello. Moribund's here. Good evening. Josh is here. He was watching Caligula and gave up watching that for this. Jeff's here. Hello, Jeff. Mike's here. Evening all. Oh, there's no sound. Oh, Jeff has sound. Good. Had me worried for a second, as usual. I have sound, says Josh. Right, so, yes, Gerald was in Little Showdown in Little Tokyo. We saw him being electrocuted by Dolph Lundgren there. And he gets to fight Brandon Lee in 2 films. So, Ian's here. What do we have here? I wonder how many of his films I've seen. Oh, yes. Good luck with this, because I haven't seen that many either. But I had been watching a few recently. So we've got about 60 films. So who are we talking about? Oh, he's the one in Tokyo who fries them both. That's him. Oh, there you go. No worries. Yeah, bet you've hardly seen any of these. I'm guaranteeing that. I don't. There's no horrors. I don't think. Well, no. A lot of martial arts films. Between cooking cycles, you're supposed to base this. Michael Myers obviously knows his onions there. Right, so here we go. We're off. So, yes, he is a martial artist of all sorts. So, Gerald Okamura was born in Hilo, Hawaii in 1940. He began studying judo at the age of 13. He enlisted in the United States Army after graduating high school, where he was deployed to South Korea and was introduced to Taekwondo. After his discharge, he moved to Los Angeles, where he enrolled in Jimmy H. Woo's Sansu School, eventually earning a 5th-degree black belt. Okamura also trained in Kendo and Aikido and is a designer of various types of weaponry, which is what we see a lot of. So let's move the image on. So yeah, those things that look very sharp if they were used in the wrong way. But you can also buy merchandise of Gerald, especially the Big Trouble in Little China version, which everyone knows him from mostly, because he didn't die straight away in that one. No. Watching Rift Tracks, so yes, or RLM, yes. He is popular when he pops up. He's also a stunt coordinator and stuntman, and actor, as we'll find out. He was in many Sidaris films, which we'll get to. Yeah, so he's got his own YouTube channel. He's on most social media sites if you want to check him out under his name. But let's see what else he was a badass in, because you don't want to mess with him, even at the ripe old age of maths. 82, I believe. So there we go. David is not familiar about his work, but worth learning about. Yes, you probably have seen his films, even if you haven't seen him in the films. Sometimes he's killed off screen, as it were. He is a workhorse, bless him. So we'll see. I didn't see any Seagal films, no. So probably didn't want to work with Seagal, as most people didn't. The 2 ammo belts remind me of Mexican banditos. Exactly. I think definitely where that came from. 85, sorry. There you go. I thought it was 2022. Still living in the past. Yeah, he's in Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow's Master in G.I. Joe film. Thank you, Dead Punk. Yes, he is. He's all over the place. But we're going to go in reverse order. So we're going to start with some of his latest work. I did not see a credit for Rising Sun, which is he wasn't in a film with Cynthia. He is in a Richard Norton film. But we'll get to everything now, shall we? Let me bring up comments. So show those off. Right, so our first film is quite recent. Oh, sorry, I forgot about his career. Okamura began doing stunts in 1975, getting his first credited role in 1980. Since then, he has appeared in 39 feature films, notably Big Trouble in Little China, Samurai Cop 2, Deadly Vengeance, Ninja Academy, 9.5 Ninjas, Ring of Fire, Blade, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. Other roles he's played K-Ogi in Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, Sensei in Power Rangers Wild Force, and Chow Chong in VR Troopers. But our first film we're going to look at is The Bouncer, which was from 2024. Yep. Yeah. If you saw the opening video, he was in Samurai Cop 1 and 2. Yes, Sunbanger's there, definitely. Though you might not remember him. There's a Samurai Cop 2, yeah. There is. It's more recent. So, yeah, that'll be coming up soon. So, yes. So we're starting with get rid of the comments of the poster. There you go. I can't move the comments. So the poster is he was the master in The Bouncer. Not that I've seen it, but not sure how much of a part he has in it. Well, so then we get to Killer X, also in 2024. So sort of a bit of a comeback here. So he is listed right at the bottom there. And the people in the film. So that's not bad. He's on the poster for Killer X. So a couple of modern action films there. Good evening, VT. Yes, it's not The Bouncer with Van Damme. Different bouncers. Or totally unrelated. Never heard of it. Saw the not very good Van Damme version. Is that the Romeo Must Die baddie? Ooh, that I don't know. Killer X. I see what you did there. Right. So then we get to there's Samurai Cop 2. Made, what was it, 15 years? 2015. So it's 10 years ago. And he plays Reizo Okamura. So kept his last name. But yeah, the original one I think is, let me see, we'll get to it eventually, but it's early 90s. 1991, so we've got a belated sequel in 2015. I got to do maths again. I failed last time. But there we go. I'm going to find all my tabs now. Yes, I don't think Ian's going to heard of half of these. Some of the big names. But they're mostly action films or martial arts films. It doesn't look like Jared Leto does. Make a list. Yeah. I thought you had to wait 10 years to burgle a film title. Oh, yes. So, yes, he returned there. Is he on the poster? Where is he? I think, no, is that him on the bottom left? It's on the title. It's a bit blurry. I was going to go with VHS tapes, but the covers weren't that good. Right, so from there we go 2009 with Ray Park's action film, Hellbinders, which I am curious to check out. So this one, he is a Buddhist priest in this one, so probably not that much action for him. Oh yeah, there'll be one or two big hits. There's definitely some big names in here. So we go back again, 2009. He was in G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. Might be his last cinema appearance. Or theater, depending on where you are, because he is, as someone said, the hard master in that. So there we go. Always a pleasure when he's on screen, on the big screen. Yes, I've heard of Ray Park. Darth Maul, that's him. It's about ring binders on fire. It could be. Or the hell of binders, not when you get 2 reams of paper that have come out and you have to put them back. I think is this the sequel or is this the first one? No, this is the first one, isn't it? It's with Doctor Who and the very shapely Scarlet, and then Ray Parker's in this one as well because he's the one with the mask. I can never remember his name, but yeah, I never saw any GI Joe back in the day. So there you go. I'm going to say he was in the original Mortal Kombat. Yes, and yes, there you go. No, not seen it. So yeah, it's not even in the sequel. He hasn't seen it. I've heard of Cobra. There you go. It's pretty much the same thing. Yes. GI Joe Retaliation. That's the second one. Thank you. Lovely curves. Yes, he's certainly a selling aspect as well as the top lady as well. Can't remember. Oh, sorry, I was zooming in their names, not her ass. Sorry about that. Yes, there you go. I think he's one of Sang Shung's minions at the end of MK. Yes, he jumps out of the concrete. It's that hard. Right. So then we go. Vampire Assassin. He's on the cover of this one. And that mentioned, so yeah, Rudy Ray Moore's in this. This I gotta see. It's definitely aimed at the Blade market, where he he's Master KO in from 2005. This one. But there we go. Hang on, I'll move this over here. I can read it properly. And see you lot. She's got a great ass. And we all want to be up it. Sienna Miller, yes, that's thank you, Define. Very good. Very Bacino, but yeah, this looks fascinating. With Mel Novak as a vampire Slovak with a special appearance by Rudy Ray Moore. That covers rough. It is a budget release, that one. So Sledge, the Untold Hero, a story, action starts with the answer, becomes the action part. I've seen this recently. This is it's hang on, I'm gonna bring up the information for this one. This one's worth mentioning. Because it's from the director of the John Wick films, starring as a stuntman who becomes an action man. He's the Asian master in this one. But yeah, it's written by David Lech, who became the John Wick guy. It's got Kelly Hu in it, and does star David She's in the spring of 1986. No one had heard of Frank Sledge. 1 year later, Blood Fight 2. The Blood Fight 2 was #1 at the box office, and the star was born. Looks like my type of movie. Yep. I'm guessing you action-wise. But yeah, Ernie Hudson's in it, Lynn Shay's in it, Eric Roberts is in it, Daniel Bernhardt's in it, Gerald Okamura's in it, and yeah, it's a very funny comedy. But yes, it's a martial arts comedy, so if that's your sort of thing, it's a mockumentary of the Chippendales dancer that turns into action star. So nothing to do with the Chippendales that I like about it. But yeah, it's a parody, as it were. But yes, can't go wrong with that. Kelly Hu, exactly. Oh, fuck's sake, Mars. Yes, it is probably. It didn't. I think it did win an award there, but it was like it's more of a demo reel than anything else. I think for the people in it, because it had a $3.25 million budget, came out in 2009. But there we go. Not much about it. Yes, basically, it was definitely Johnny Cage before he's Johnny Cage. That was cost for Michael Myers, yeah. It must be a little bit because I can't remember much about it. But I was just fascinated to watch it because it was pre John Wick writer-director. Right, so where are we? So that was that. Then we get on to SWAT Warhead 1. There he is on the right, and the credit. With Mel Novak again and Oliver Gruner, my friend. He was the stunt coordinator on this, and he played Peter Chiang. Good evening, Double A. Was in Dead. All right. So I got a little clip from Day of the Warrior. I was going to save it to later, but it's worth watching now. So this is him in Day of the Warrior.
Damn it. Foo, I'm calling Jordan right now.
You call that foreplay?
There you go. So that's Day of the Warrior. So that's the lovely late Julie Strain. And when I saw that first time, I messaged Gerald because he does talk on Instagram to me. And it took 2 takes to do that stunt. There you go. But yes, there you go. She's got a great ass too. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Sedaris, I didn't get that right. Can I do it again, please? But yes, there we go. There is going to be a few Sedaris films. Most of the stuff I can't show anyway, so I didn't bother doing any trailers. Right. Then with Don the Dragon Wilson, Chris Penn, and there is a Cynthia Rothrock, Redemption. I didn't see that name because I only saw these as thumbnails earlier. Once a cop, always a cop. So he was quite low in this one in 2002. I thought you'd like that. Might be the best stunt in movie history. Exactly. There you go. Not quite as good as the one-liners as Arnie, but no. Yes, definitely check out. He is, as we'll see in many of the 90s Sedaris films. Imagine asking to be a stunt double. Me. I'll do that. But yeah, there's a few Julie Strain films in this list as well. Right. So yes, Redemption with Don the Dragon Wilson and Chris Penn in 2002. Then we get to Oliver Gruner again, the shaved head, in a looked like a prison fight, The Circuit 2. And he was Ming Lee. Shay Marks is very lovely. Yeah, she's in a lot of these too. As if Redemption didn't release that one. Right, let's get out of the 2000s. Oliver Gruner again. Freedom Needs a Hero. I'm guessing Special Ops. Power Elite was in 2002. He only did stunts in that one. There we go. I did. I had to reread it as well. Yeah. Sold. Good luck trying to find it, though. Better than any line in No Time to Die, yes. Let's see. I can't remember her name that wrote the jokes in that one. But, yes, haven't heard of Oliver Gruner, but he's clearly kind of a big deal, yeah. Once Movies Never Die, we're going to team up for a 90s talk about the 90s action stars and their films. But yeah, Nemesis and Angel Town. But yeah, just like most people in the 90s, they were straight to video. There we go. Blade. He did stunts and is a vampire. He's one of the old vampires. And if you saw it in the opening video, I might play the video again later. It's only a minute long, so you can see some of the scenes that we've talked about. But yeah, he's old vampire in that. So basically just one of the ones that stands in a circle and gets turned into a skeleton bat. Right. Where do we get to? All right, hang on. Okay, then we get to, there's Shay Marks again. This is Julie Strain again. And then some t-shirts fighting under the pressure. But yeah. As well, hello there. But yes, like all the people in the early 90s action, martial arts, Westcott and Speakman and all that, they were all supposed to be getting cinema releases, but they had one film that didn't do well, and that was about it. He's no Mark Dacascos either. There you go. Bloody Love Blade. Hello. Did a totally cool movie called Mars. There you go. Hollywood Outcast, Wesley Snipes. Yeah. And Blade. Now we get the Star Wars. Yes. So the big guns are back. And one with John Ritter called Mercenary. Yes. Where he's Joe Pesci's a guy with a pen. There you go. That one's pretty good too, Mercenary. Nemesis, yeah. He's had some good films, but obviously got to pay the rent. So, but we are looking at Lethal Ladies, where he was Fu. He's one of the agents who's an Elvis impersonator in Vegas. The ladies are all like, well, one lady's undercover job is stripper. So you see a full stripper segment in the films. Then she bangs them down the shower. Right, yeah, I'm not complaining at all. But he was Fu and fight supervisor uncredited on that one. It is related to Savage Beach, yes. It will be coming up in the future. So, yeah, John Ritter is very good in that as well. Yes, he should have been in the Karate Kid reboot, definitely. But meanwhile, so that was 98, and Blade was 98. So then in 97, we get Little Bigfoot. Little Bigfoot. He's not in Little Bigfoot 2, but he is the cook, as we saw in the opening titles, where the little Bigfoot steals his food. Funny how you remember that one. Yeah, he's the chef. Yes, I think I can't remember Mercer now. It's been, was it 2-3 years since I interviewed Bruno? That's the Bigfoot costume, yeah. So yeah, this is. I'm looking at that kid. He looks familiar. I thought it. But yeah. But then we get to more Julie Strain in Bikini Hotel. Now I started watching this. This is free on YouTube, so I don't know if this film is because he's the fight choreographer, so he doesn't appear in it. But I watched a couple of his films that are free on YouTube. This is one of them. And there's no nudity in it. There's lots of, like you see here, bikini shots or lingerie shots, but nothing. You don't see anything. Yeah, it looks as good as Nakami. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. 5 children there. Yep, now we're talking. Yeah, back to Julie Strain. Free on YouTube. Watch party. Actually, I will check. I did check one of his other films that's coming up. That's a great one. But it is completely copyrighted. But Bikini Hotel might not be. Yeah, never mind. You don't see anything. You put Julie Strain in the film and you keep her covered. What's the point? Oh, I take the back. Well, I couldn't show it if it did have the nudity. So it's as awesome as Macamee. I have not seen Little Bigfoot 1 or 2, but he is the cook in it. Right, and then we get Carnival of Wolves. Now, who's in this? Mike Norris, who is, I believe, related to Chuck. And he was bodyguard number 2 in this one. Taking a piss of the, what's it called? The Usual Suspects. And one of them even looks like a Baldwin on the left. There you go. It's like a bad Usual Suspects report, indeed. Ramon might turn up later, I'm going to imagine. It does, yeah, see you. Clearance Frank, Usual Suspects. Looks like Usual Suspects. I think it's 100% what they were going for. Gruner did a movie, Western Battle Creek Brawl called Savant. Yes, I've seen that, where that was a good one, yeah. So was he a foreigner that learned martial arts from the Chinese and then fights people? So that's pretty good. Yeah, totally ripped off the Usual Suspects. How the Usual Suspects indeed. So then we get back to Day of the Warrior. So for the real TNA films, Girls with Guns, we are back in 96, and he's Fu again. But yes, let's just admire this picture for a while. See, Makamaza has seen more Grunia than he thought. Exactly. But anyway, Bloodsport 3. See, it's got Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi's in Bloodsport 3, but Daniel Bernhard takes over from Van Damme, and for some reason they got him as a voice of the judge. I'm seeing a pattern here for Jeff. Yeah, so yeah, moving swiftly on, because I've seen these recently. I can't remember a damn thing about them. Just type in Andy Zidara's films. There's only about 12. Is Bloodsport 1 any good? I'll let Jeff answer that one. I bailed out after Bloodsport 2. At least they still have Donald Gibb, yes. Now you've upset Josh. Doesn't take much. The Bloodsport sequels are terrible, exactly. But by today's standards, they're pretty good. So then we get the late, great Richard Norton. I don't think I found this one, because as you can see, even the posters are Eastern European. But he is the ancient priest in this, but it'd be fascinating to track this one down. Yeah, it's the only Bloodsport, yes. They really wanted people to think that was VD. Yes. VD. Right. So, yeah. Because they always make them on all the, even though it was at the Kickboxer posters as well, they do a bit of a cheat. Make them look poses and hair and shouting like Van Damme. Then, of course, he's in Mortal Kombat. He was a stunt player and an Outworld warrior that we get to see. Martin Sean. Oh. Norton, rest in peace. Bless him, yes. Bloodsport is like a rainbow sweaty martial arts. Sweaty men. Sounds like a movie about gladiators. We all like movies about gladiators. Yeah, well, yeah, even the font is terrible, yeah. That's the main poster, so yeah. These are the IMDb posters I got. Mortal Kombat! Insert music here. If you manage to make a film, Pat Morita, that's good enough for me. There you go. He gets some respect. I wonder if you actually met him. I've asked him on for an interview, but I think he does do appearances, but I think he's only does those. Then we get to The Power Within, which has Keith Coogan and William Zabka in it. So there you go, another Karate Kid connection. And obviously, this could be a Karate Kid type film where he was young. Quotes are coming up now. Nothing in this world to prepare you for this. Okay, I'll let you get it out of your system. Pat was the one in Bloodsport sequels. I think he might have been in 2. Is that in number 2, the second one, or is that 2 films? He's in. I think he's. Is he? I think he's in an American Ninja films as well. Is he? I think about being typecast. He hasn't had VD. He's 85. There you go. Someone saw Karate Kid. Yep. And The Power of One by the look of it. But yeah, I'd be interested to see this. Funny enough, he's in Jade with William Friedkin. But yeah, he was only doing stunts in that one. But yes, I keep giving that film a chance, and I always get disappointed. Pat's American Ninja 5, which is also terrible. Thank you, Michael. I can't keep up with them. But yes, David Caruso leaving top-rated TV show at its peak time to go and get into movies, and just chose the wrong one. Yeah, nice cover. It's got is that Linda Fiorentino? Yeah, quite. Yeah, I don't remember because he's probably doing stunts. He's probably just in an explosion or a car chase or something. Not that Bloodsport being. Oh, hang on, what? Oh, so you've seen Jade, but he hasn't seen Bloodsport. Beauty of it. It does work, doesn't it? As it's a Basic Instinct ripoff, but it's a thriller, but not. I think it's the main character. Yeah, David Caruso is doing an investigation, and of course, I think Michael Bihn's in it, and Richard Crenna. So yeah, worth a watch. Exactly. Right, moving swiftly on. We get The Cage 2 with Lou Ferrigno, where he was Dr. Wu. Unless I had the H out. I don't think I did. Colonel Trapman, yes. Hey, Jay's there. Hello, Jay. Nice to see you. Colonel Trapman, that's him. Richard Crenna. So, yes. Obviously another cage fighting film. But, yeah. Lou Ferrigno. Jade only doing what? I'm guessing that's a spelling mistake. Bloody hell, the covers are getting worse. They will start improve once we get to the 80s, I think. But unless you think this is a terrible cover, I know Jay is only here for the Sidara films. So what is this? The third one? But yeah, Judy Strain is a hell of a woman. She must be over 6 foot something. And chest-wise as well. Cunning stunts. Was Cage one a minor classic? Probably. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think he's in that one. Yeah, definitely not seen this. Imagine I have to watch all this shit. Oh dear. How dare you? Well, that's not better, exactly. See? Oh god. The Dallas connection. Wonder where they got the title from. Yeah, just stick it. Got French connection, Miami connections, and I was going to make a list of them earlier, but I ran out. Oh yeah, no, the Dallas connection is one of the later ones. There you go. Emilio Estevez. No, but it does look like him. But I just forgot. Oh yeah, there are men in this picture. Bruce Lee's daughter is in Cage 2. That is true. Who did I speak to? Damn. Keith Cook. He's trained with her. Because she wasn't a martial artist, but he helped her for a part in a film. It might have been one of those. Yeah, David Crusoe left. Yeah, he certainly regrets it, but he did come back with CSI Miami, and then that fell. Well, probably. I think I would have done a freaky movie if you offered shame. It wasn't a good one. Yes, exactly. There was also an Italian connection. Could that be an Italian film or River Phoenix? Yeah, it could be River Phoenix. Hang on, let me have a look. Doesn't look like him. Right, so next one you might know, The Shadow, because The Shadow knows there is a rainbow connection too. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. I thought it was a Eurocrime because I'm gonna have to translate some of these films so I can know what poster bottom you sent me. But The Shadow knows from the director of Highlander. Oh, scene 3, The Shadow. I thought you might have seen The Shadow. Better than that silly 3 movie he did, The Guardian. I used to watch The Guardian a lot as a rental, but because I think who's the one that's nude in it? I can't think of it. Way before Baldwin shot someone. Yes, he's yeah. Go Ian. 3 so far out of 30, maybe. John Lowe, yeah, from the other Dragon in the Shadow. Yes, he's learning. He's a great guy. I wish I could find him. Is the plot that the Shadow shoots the film crew too soon? Yes, Kiss of Death is a good one with Caruso and Nicolas Cage. Well done. Well, hello there. Right, where are we? So he was type passenger from Tibet. So there you go. In that, then he's back with the ladies in Fit to Kill. They're sexy, they're fearless, they're fit to kill. And Julie at the back, I think. So who's in this? Julie Strain, yes. Cynthia Brimmel, and that's about it. I can read. So he is he's a commando in this one. So I think he's a bad guy that gets shot in the head in this one. Yeah, well, yes, I need to do another Sedaris film this month, don't I? That's a great cover. Yeah, they knew how to sell, didn't they? Sam Jackson was the bad in Kiss of Death. That rings a bell now. Yeah, definitely need to watch this one. You won't be disappointed with any of these Sedaris films. They're fun. Yes, never as good as the Bill. They're tiny, they're toony. You're a little loony. So then we get to Firepower. So his last film, as we're going backwards, with Gary Davis. Gary Davis, no, Gary Daniels. So he was the stunt fighter and a fighter, uncredited in this one. This is 93. Just trying to see anything else I can read. Who's in this? Yeah, Chad McQueen from Cynthia Rothrock film. It's a lucky guy in the poster. Yeah, he is smiling, isn't he? It's like, sorry, I ruined that shot. Can we do it again, please? But yes, there you go. Well, see, Mike Myers has seen this one. Cover looked like Strip to Kill. That is also true. Not much firepower on the cover. It's all in his muscles. Look at those muscles. I think I've seen this. There you go. Looks familiar. But yes, Martial Law, isn't it, what Chad McQueen was in with Cynthia, but he wasn't in Martial Law 2. Right. So, still in the 90s. So we get Gary Daniels in Full Impact. He's a lethal weapon. Gary Daniels is still fit as fuck. If you watch, he's on Instagram. Won't message me though. But he was Japanese fighter in this one. But yeah, this one looks like half decent poster at least. It's like a video game cover for the 90s. That is also true. So yes, I am interviewing Jazz Rignall on Wednesday. That's still ahead, but it won't be live. It was Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. So there we go. I've double checked and he's still available. Angry even when he started submerged. Oh, was Gary Daniels in that, was he? Yeah. Chad McQueen from martial law was Cynthia not the greatest martial artist, so he was replaced by Jeff Wincott in the sequel. Hang on. Yes, how many times were they lethal weapons? Yeah. And was it they are lethal weapons? Their hands are lethal weapons? But he's got a gun, so it's cheating a bit. This one most people might have seen. Hot Shots Part 2. So he was the corrupt kickboxing referee at the beginning in the stick fighting remake from Rambo 3. As you saw in watch the trailer again at the 90s stage, and he's the one that gets his head squished in different directions. Submerge, yes. Submerge that turd. Ultimate Warrior is in Firepower. Ah, there you go. Hello, Jason. Sorry. You got the same font as Michael Myers. I didn't recognize you. Love me some Hot Shots. Yeah, I do like the second one better. Oh, bing! I should have done a bingo card for this, shouldn't I? Definitely. Been ages though. Definitely need to rewatch. There you go. Yeah, it's great fun. Women's did stop some of these films being mainstream hits. Yeah, even in the 90s. So then he's in Shoot Fighter. Did we do Shoot Fighter 2? I can't remember. I think it was something else, wasn't it? There's lots of twos in this list. But yeah, Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death is the subtitle. And then is that Bolo there? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, Shoot Fighter, but it'll tear your heart out. But he was the referee in that one as well. So 2 films in '93 where he was the ref of the fight. Josh's Shoot Fighter, and he loves it. Martial law was featured in Rip Tracks where it was given the respect it deserves, bless him. Right. So I don't know who that is in Shoot Fighter. Hang on, let me just double check. God bless the internet. So where are we? 90. So yeah, he did 1 episode of Power Rangers, 1 episode of VR Troopers in the 90s as well, and Power Rangers Wild Force as well. He's done some TV movies and TV shows, but I didn't include those because we ain't got that kind of time. But where am I? Shoot Fighter. Shoot her is William Zabka's in it as a fighter, Bolo Young, and Miriam Darbo from Bond films is in it. So it looks quite bloody. It's like another cage fighting film. Mike Cove is in this one. And that's about it. George Chung. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, and there is a second film. So I'm guessing Bolo survives by the look of it. But it is an 18 film, so that's going to be good. If you didn't have that poster, we made it up. The usual thinking I've made stuff up. It's worth checking out. Okay. I Loved You in Wall Street, yes. Was it Wall Street and was that the only 2 films? Hot Shots 2 and Wall Street were the only films they were in together, wasn't it? Jeff is going to meet Bolo and Cynthia again in a month. Or is it 2 months? Yeah. Back with Don the Dragon Wilson in Ring of Fire 2. I fell in called Blood and Steel. He was in it says he's the Garbage Gang, so he was one whole gang in that. Then we are using the gold font in Shadow of the Dragon, where he was the temple priest and additional fight coordinator. Is that? I'm trying to think who that is on the top left and the top right. I think is that William Zabar. Actually, I don't know. Nope. Right. Pay attention, 007. That's not right. He is It's like, yeah, it is Robert Zazar, but William Smith. And yeah, William Smith, Robert Zazar. Written by and directed by Jimmy Williams. Who else is in there? That is all I can see from that one. Not much information. But there we go. Greases did that one as well. Oh, I've seen Shoot Fight. It's pretty gruesome. But yes, it does look, there's a lot of blood in the pictures that they show that one. Could be Burt Reynolds. William Smith. It doesn't look like him. That is Robert Lazar, yes. There you go. I've never seen him with a mustache. But that was Shadow of the Dragon, Temple Priest, and Fight Corner. Then we get American Street Fighter with Gary Daniels. But he was Ogawa. Something like that. But yes, my mispronunciation, I apologize. But yeah, Protect Your Turf. Oh, I hope that's set in England. Or he's doing Cockney. Let's have a look. American Street Fighter from 92 is the battles on Save His Brother. So yes, that's who's in this one. Tracy Daly looks lovely. That's about it. Doesn't look like it's. US version is 10 minutes shorter than the European version. There you go. And yeah, it's filmed in America. Never mind. Yeah, a lot of Gary Daniels films. A lot I need to catch up on as well. Yes, Ring of Fire, but no Johnny Cash. Isn't mentioned as the movie Street Fighter wishes it was. Bad bruise effect. I don't know. Come here, I'll shield bruise. Right. So what was that? That was American Street Fighter. Then some film called Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee. So the second Brandon Lee film on the list with a fight with Gerald in. So yes, he is Tao's gunman at the laundry, and he did stunts. But yeah, one of the great martial arts films. So finally a good one. Yes, Street Fighter, also known as, or Hard Times, also known as Street Fighter, or the what is it? The Street Fighter with someone else. I can't remember his bloody name now. Tiba, Sonny Tiba. Finally, good one. Rapid Fire, another banger. See, brilliant film, says Jason. See, everyone's correct in this one. Right. So from we get Deadly Bet with Gary Daniels and Jeff Wincott in one film. It says not Wrong Bet, it's Deadly Bet from 92. And somehow he's a fighter in this, but he's called Gerald Okamura. So obviously someone spelled his name wrong. Finally, yes, he forgets about Mortal Kombat. Oh, there's 10 minutes. Hang on, which film's got 10 minutes of porn in it? It's a bit more than that in Clelia. I think he's at the end holding Powers Booth hostage. Yes. Charlie's Theron for start. Could be. Let's have a look at this. Check out who it is actually. Who did I say it was? Oh, maybe she's Talon Tindleton. Oops, I gone the wrong way. Gerald, there we go. On to Michael Street by now. Clickety-clock. Right. Scroll. Was it Deadly Bet? That's Tracy Daly. Tracy Daly from the last film. She's in. She's in Back to the Future 2 as one of the Jacuzzi girls. Virgin High, Little Girl Blue, What Becomes of You and in Dreamers. I don't know if it is that Dreamers. But she's done a lot of TV work. Bikini Summer 2. Score with Chicks, Exposed 2, TV's Lifeguard Babes. I'm going to check some of those episodes. Anyway, Deadly Bet. Who did I say it was? Charlene Tilton. There we go. Let's have a look. She looks familiar. She was in Dallas. Oh, she was Lucy Ewing in Dallas. That's why I recognize the name. But yeah, Again, done a lot of films and TV. I didn't know there were so many Paranormal Activity stars as herself in an episode of Married with Children. Seems to remember that one. Problems Child 2 she's in. And yeah, Full Guy, TV shows. There we go. Thought I recognized her. Oh, I misread it. Oh, misread. Yeah, misread it. There you go. Yeah, children. Caligula isn't one to watch with the family. Oh, have seen Deadly Bet. Remember nothing. Yeah, that cover's not too bad, is it? Is he Michael Wincott, Frank Stallone? Yes, I think I can't tell if it was the same Dreamers, but it is naughty. Yes, Step Down from Dallas. Oh yes, right. Let's see where we get to. So we're almost into the 80s, and I'll recap. No, I won't. I'll just show the video. Right. So that was Deadly Bet, and then we get Karate Wars. He's on the cover in this one. A fight in the ring. Becomes a war in the streets. So he was the stunt coordinator on this end was Nakaso. Not Nick Castle. But so yes, this is 91's. Now the guy on the cover I'm guessing is Christopher Wolfe. Written and directed by David Huey. Yes, the VHS version of Caligula is not worth watching. It could be Matt LeBlanc or Brandon Ruth I was looking at, but it looks like it's shot on video, and Gerald is the only one with a picture on his IMDb. But some people call it a rare gem, some call it absolutely terrible. Oh, yeah, hang on. He's not in this one, but I'm going to show it anyway. Hang on. It was if you like this, watch this. I'm going to stop the screen, share this screen. Definitely worth watching. There we go. Hang on, see this. There. Ah, it's tiny. I'll make it big. There you go. Who's seen this one? Not sure what they were thinking of when they made that one, but anyway, back on the task in hand. Yeah, better ask out. Imagine trying to run that one. I'm sure they thought it looks badass, but unfortunately, it doesn't come out that way. Like how special, yes. Fists of Glory, yeah, they might be doing something with their fists, all right. Even the title. Yeah, it's like a parody, but somehow it's not. Right. Let's move me. Let's see the man of the hour. There he is. Judging by that photo, anyway, yes. Fist of Morning Glory. That kind of looks like Snakebite, bro. You need to suck the poison out quick, indeed. So he is in The Master Demon with Eric Lee. And he is the demon in that one. He is the Master Demon himself in 1991. We'll see that in the video coming up anyway, where he looks in that. So then we go. More Gary Daniels, but this one's got David Carradine in. This is Capital Punishment, where he is a henchman, uncredited. So he's only crossed over a few times with Al Young. I think Rapid Fire's one. Showdown Little Tokyo was one. There's a couple of other. I think was it Mortal Kombat? I don't even remember now the list. Yeah, Karate Wars doesn't look too macho either. It looks like there's lots of men in tag teaming in that one. But then we get to the legendary Samurai Cop, where he was a fight choreographer and played Okamura. But yeah, and then Richard Cesar's in that one. And then there's tits on the poster, but luckily they're lit up so you can't see them. Yeah, Carradine isn't there. Lone Wolf played Carradine, and then there's other Carradines. But yes, the martial arts film version of The Room, I guess. Yeah, why don't they put Carradine on the cover? Well, he's there, sort of. Photoshopped in. But yes, there we go. Samurai Cop. Yeah, that is the. I guess they re-released it on Blu-ray because. There's two tits. I didn't see that on the left and right tits. But yeah, it's definitely because I think it's one of those situations where the guy had long hair. They thought they finished the film, but it came back for reshoots. He cut his hair, and then he has to have a wig, and then obviously throughout. That was Caroline, yes. Hey, he's in what is it? Terratoons. But yeah. Oh yes, Caroline did Kill Bill. And Lone Wolf Club. So he's done proper films. That's basically the cover to Avengers Infinity War. Pretty much. But better. You have the right to remain silent. Dead silent. Did a Jamie Lee, yeah. But right, moving past the tits. The classic Showdown in Little Tokyo. So yes, this is 1991's where he's Hagata, the torturer. But yeah, if you've got 70 minutes to spare, definitely do yourself a favor and watch that. It's more like Danny Different Commando. That is also true. I can never pronounce that guy's name. He's another one I need to tribute. Was he in Alien Resurrection and everything that I can't think of right now? But yeah, one packs a punch, one packs a piece. I don't know why he's covered in bullets. Does he need that many bullets? I like that cover, but I haven't seen it. But it looks like it could be good. Oh, definitely watch this one. If any of these films, well, Rapid Fire is a better film, but yeah, this is bullshit crazy. Another banger. Not so light Kenner. One of the greatest actions of the 90s. That is true. I was 4. There's nothing wrong with my form. He has plenty of ammo, but no gun. Yeah, he just throws it. He's so tough. Right. This next one is the one I really want to see. 9.5 Ninjas. This was the only poster I could show. Yeah, gonna eat fish off the naked chicks. Don't know if that would be a good thing or not, but anyway. So this I need to find. I thought it was my friend worth Cheetah, but not. But yeah, that is no one I know. Tiny Liz is in it for you wrestling fans. But this, she's a lot more undressed in other posters. It is action packed all the way through the 70 minutes of not 9.5 Ninjas. Where's Basinger? She didn't come back for this one. It does look like Night Trap, doesn't it? Yeah, because you got the guys in black stalking these people. Bond, yes, got the biggest dick I've ever seen on a man. Oh, what, me? I have the biggest. Yeah, I don't know if this came first. Was it 91? This was, so I don't know when Night Trap came out. Yeah. Yeah, say these lines. Right, so last film of the 90s, or first film of his 90s, John Saxon, Russ Tamblyn, and Christopher Mitchum in Aftershock. In the future, the only law is force, and the only hope comes from beyond the stars. Hang on, I went all Richard Burton then. But he is a fighter, uncredited, and did uncredited stunts in this one. Yeah, exactly. The line just comes from nowhere and is never even thought of again. Exactly. That is exactly why I rented it. I thought it's a showdown in Little Tokyo. It's obviously a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China. That's how they got me. Although you haven't, I don't know if you've seen the saucy lady behind me. Sounds like something John Clan would say. Huge surprise. Yeah, Robert Vaughn for a second. Yeah, I can see that. Is it? Does look like Mitchum. But I don't know if anyone's seen this one. Let me just have a check it out. Aftershock. I thought it was a. There we go. Load it up. It says an alien visits Earth during World War III, learns English by absorbing a dictionary, and meets good and bad Earthlings. Stars James Liu. Oh, I should have. Don't know why I didn't get this poster. I should that at the same time. Stop screen. Oh, Fuck, just took it off. Hang on. See if we bring that up. Change me to there and there. So that's the other picture I should have used, but yeah, it's obviously a German one. Oh, it's got Matthias Hughes in it. Friend of the channel. There you go. Everyone looks like Eric Roberts. Yeah, because I don't know who is that guy then. But here we go. Ooh. Let's bring back the picture. Share screen. This. I knew what I was doing. I'd be dangerous. Ah, there you go. It's on YouTube, is it? Ah, there you go. I have to look for that one. That's got Matthias in. How bad can it be? That looks like Highlander. That is probably exactly what they were going for. Right, so that's halfway through. So there you go. Thank you, Jason. I will check that out. Some fun tonight. Right, so we're going to get into the 80s. Not too much in the 80s, actually. But I'm just going to play the intro again because it does show off some of the films we've seen. You might understand it a bit more. Here we go.
Everybody moves on this.
I understand you gentlemen would like to learn the martial arts.
There you go. He was actually dubbed in doing the Elvis impersonations, but yeah, now you understand where some of those come from. Oh, Ian hasn't seen Highlander 2. Well, maybe I've changed my mind on what film you should watch. This music, though, yes. I've got a Hawaiian music because he's from Hawaii. You see how that works? Yeah, every time I see him, I imagine him getting his head squished in part 2. Yes, exactly. Want to go surfing? Yes. There you go. He does seem like a guard. He knows the joke. Elvis has changed since I last saw him. Not sure about his Elvis take. Never mind. Right, let's get into the 80s. With Time Burst, The Final Alliance. And he's on the poster for this one. Where am I? Oh, I scrolled too far. So he was the master. But can't see who's in this. Min and a half. Gerald Okamura. There you go. Let's have a look at the proper one. All right, I was going to look at. He was the master of 9.5 Ninjas. That has. Who is in that? Oh yeah, no one I know. Absolutely no one I know, apart from Rance Howard. But Time Burst, The Final Alliance. I don't know if it's several different factions. Bloody hell, it's gone away. Compete in search of an ancient Japanese tablets that have a secret of immortality. But yeah, it looks like it's shot on video. Who's in this? Beano's in it, whoever he is. But yeah. Nothing else I can see. Yeah. These look beautiful. Yeah, Ian doesn't do sequels. Some he should. Some. Right. So where are we? Back to Time Burst. So then we get him's main film where he's the Ninja Academy. So yes, it is a spoof film. But it was quite funny actually. But yeah. Yeah, don't ask about Friday the 13th. Yeah, he's only seen the first one. But yeah, Samurai. Damn, what was it? Samurai Cop, Ninja Academy, and then what was the other one? Samurai. American Samurai, isn't it? But yeah, he is the main guy in this with Will Egan. But yeah, it's just a comedy. Harmful enough. Harmless enough. Because there's Big Trouble in China, and then he's on the poster with his definitive look. Is that Donald Pleasant? Could be. But yeah, there he is. I think he's got three fights. And gets killed off. Stabbed in the back by was it Dennis Dunn? But yes, everyone knows that one. Oh, Michael Myers hates martial arts comedies. Oh, but Ian has seen Bigger Trouble in China. Excellent. Wasn't too big on Holocaust. Next time I'll have to watch the Animal Cruelty. There you go. It's like Police Academy, but with ninjas. Comedy ensues. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Not to be taken seriously at all. I think there's a rival people at Academy that to take on, of course. This one's definitely a banger, yes. If you're going to be known for something, be known for having two, gold pistols, and I think, yeah, he's got shotgun rounds. Not sure. Yeah, if you haven't seen, not many people saw it in the cinema, so yeah, you might not have seen it. Right, let's have a look where we're going in the 80s. We are going to Fury to Freedom, which is a true story of a martial arts champion, Raul Rice, which I don't think I can heard of. So it came out in 85. It's obviously on the Karate Kid run. Jill Gerard's in it. Raul was violent and abusive, feared as a fighter in school and Vietnam. Viet-fucking-Nam. Martial arts expert who terrorized his family. He transformed from wanting to kill his father to wanting to save him from after a miraculous night. Yeah. James Hong. Yeah, James Hong is another one we should revisit as well. Let's see what he's done, because he's done 1,000 films. So yeah, the only one with pictures is Jill Gerard and Gerald Okamura. Good story, okay production value. But yeah, this one was good. One good review and one bad review on this. But yeah, there you go. Not much about that. It's only an hour and 18 minutes, so there you go. If you've got the time and you can find it, and no one else can help you. Exactly. Yeah, just thinking to Die Hard there. Right, now this film, that's another one I need to track down just based on the poster, which I'm sure it is lying, is A Sword of Heaven. So, where are we? So yeah, of course, he was Wing Kong Hatchet Man in Big Trouble in China, and he isn't even credited for anything in Fury of the Freedom. He's just in it as something. Third Monk, he is in Sword of Heaven in 1985. Yeah, I thought it's a good poster, isn't it? It sells it, isn't it? More than those 90s ones where they just Photoshop pictures. Because they're probably both the same quality, but it's got exploding cars and motorbikes and shooters and plane crashes and swords. He is in My Science Project. Not a lot of people know this, but he's a Vietnamese soldier. This is another one I think is crossover with Al Leong, who was also a Vietnamese soldier. But yeah, it's not particularly funny, it's not particularly exciting, but he finds this device that brings time to him. So it turns the school into, there's one part dinosaur land, one part Vietnam, one part all sorts, cavemen. Then you have to turn off the device. Yeah, definitely prefer the illustrated posters to Photoshop picture ones. Yeah, just being cheapskates, aren't they, these days? Michael's never seen this one. I used to watch this one a lot, rent it a lot. But it didn't do well in the cinema or anywhere else. Haven't seen My Science Project. Sounds like a weird science. It was definitely the same year. But trying to ride on the... Oh, yeah, God, I haven't seen... Yeah, he hasn't... Well, hello there. Hasn't seen it since the 80s. Like I said, it's a good old 80s film, but it doesn't have nudity, much fighting. I don't think I can recommend, but it's a pretty interesting snapshot. Oh, never even heard of it. I like the poster. I prefer the posters where it looks like someone made an effort, exactly. Even if the film doesn't need that good. Yeah, everyone's seen Weird Science because Kelly LeBrock. Brock. Now, this one, where did I see this? I think this one is free on YouTube as well. This one was crazy. This is Ninja Busters, where he is the master, again, of course. Seems to be a bit, not as muscles, but a bit tighter in this one. But it's a comedy, a martial arts comedy, so it's going to be Marmite to most people. I still haven't seen Secret Admirer. I know it was on one of my lists once. Tossed off. You're asking me. PDFs now. Right. So yeah, I don't. It's like the two guys that we saw in the trailer earlier. They want to be martial artists, and then one has to train really hard, and there's a montage and makes an effort to fight another guy. But yeah, it's crazy. Face the master. Your faith against his. Yeah, who are you gonna call? Ninja Busters. Da, 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 da. I don't know if that's the original name. Or he was in an episode of Knight Rider in this year as well. A TV movie called J.O.E. and the Colonel. But Ninja Busters, an episode of Matt Houston the year before as a thug. But I got to find out a lot more about this Ninja Busters. So yeah, two pals, tired of being losers and constantly rejected by women, decide to change their lives while learning martial arts. Through hard work, they become kung fu masters, role models, find love, and become heroes after defeating an unruly gang of ninjas for hire. Constant hilarity ensues, pretty much. Yeah, this is definitely a Josh film. Yeah, it's quite fun. Yes. I think, like I said, it's free on YouTube. I was hoping it wasn't copyrighted, but it is. Otherwise, I could show it. Yeah, they don't look like they're ready for action. Just stood there. Yeah, they're unbothered. Maybe that's it. They're so good. They are unbothered. So who's in this? Eric Lee and Gerald Okamura are the only ones with pictures on. Toilet Cloggers is one review, and All Aboard the Ninja Buster Train for someone else. So yeah, I think it sums it up. Oh yeah, there's fucking no details about it, but I found it on YouTube if you want to check it out and then buy it. Yeah, it's sort of the opposite of Caligula. Look like it's in headlights. Unbothered dogs. But yeah, it's got a good poster. But then we get Marilyn Chambers. I think most people know her, and then I don't, because yeah, Angel Havi. Yeah, he's in this one right between Marilyn Chambers' legs, where most people were in the 80s. But he's playing a Russian, no, a German. So he's got a German accent. And it is like a Siddhartha's film. It's like any excuse for the ladies to be topless or fighting in mud in a something. Yeah, so it's definitely a spy spoof, but with tits. Upskirt guy, yes. Don't look up, Gerald. Don't look up. Although those mannequins, I don't remember because this is free on YouTube, even with the tits. And it's actually it's full everything, but yeah, it is free on YouTube as well if you want to watch it. But yeah, like all of these films are on YouTube, they're poor quality. I don't know why. I don't think he's aged in the film, but maybe it's just the coffee was so bad. But yeah, if you want to see Marilyn Chambers in Heat. Anyway, he is Hans Eisel in that. She was in Rabbit. That's it. Marilyn Chambers Rabbit. She was a porn actress, mostly. But then, yeah, so the situation where it was a model, did some nudity in the film, and then got typecast for nudity, and then just got harder and harder, as it were. I definitely think, yeah, something like Vinegar Syndrome has probably done this. And probably the Ninja whatever it is, Busters as well. Should investigate. Yeah, I can't say it's a good film, but I'm surprised he wasn't in episode 80. Yeah, everyone showed up as a bad guy. Yes, Michael Ironside, Kurt Smith, Effect Koto. Yeah, let me just double check. I don't think I saw Knight Rider, Matt Houston, No Soap Radio. Don't know what that is, but yeah, and the man called Sloan. He is a henchman in that. So that's only TV. Yes. Yes, don't forget about Girl George. That's terrible. Right. Anyway, back to Marilyn Chambers' ass. Okay. Where is he? He's in Sword and the Sorcerer. That's another Carradine film, isn't it? Or is it? Am I thinking of the other one? No, that's the other one. This is Simon McCorkindale, Manimal one, with Richard Lynch. He's in this with Albert Pune, another one with an epic poster that sort of oversells it or undersells it. Just cut out all the confusion, I think. What's in the sandwich? But is that nudity? No, we're all right. It's a phallic snake. But he was the claw weapons master on this one. Could never get into Sword, even though it should be my kind of thing. Phil Myers. I love this poster. I saw Sword and the Sorcerer finally this year. My mum would let me watch it as a kid. Yeah. Which is the one with Carradine that he's all muscles on the poster. That's another fantasy one. See, started it. There we go. Very cool poster. It's probably does have the name. Oh, it's Peter Andrew. I don't know that one. Oops, stupid photo out. Anyway, then we get to Warriors of Death, which I'm guessing might be an Italian film of Eastern European with Eric Lee. But he is credited on it, which is not bad for 1981, where he is Chong. It's is it nudity? No, I had to check to be sure. But yeah, looks pretty brutal, this one. So let's have a look. Where is it gone? Weapons of Death. I don't know if... Yeah, it's a rip-off. In San Francisco's Chinatown, a band of thugs kidnaps a girl from a large Chinese gang. Which sounds familiar. Her half-brother gathers a team of expert fighters to get her back. With... Yeah. So if I can show this poster, is it going to work? There's definitely... I don't know why this other poster didn't come up before. But... this is definitely the poster I should have used. There you go. From the streets of San Francisco comes the ultimate warrior machine. New decade, new director. Oh, legend, I should say. But yeah. I don't, yeah, it doesn't have... Just, that's like an Italian film to me for a second. Just like a short training documentary. Bruce Lee exploitation. Exactly. Night and day, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know, because I did IMDb all the posters. But that is IMDb, but it's not the poster I could have had. Who's that behind me? Something in the coming soon. Ooh, right. Let's get back to this. We're near the end. So... I'm laughing because I haven't shown it. There you go. That's it. There you go. Peter Ustinov, I believe, with Roddy McDowell and Brian Keith, Michelle Pfeiffer and Richard Hatch, and Angie Dickinson in a Charlie Chan film. Yes, looks like Bruce Lee computer game. That's it. Very Enter the Dragon. Exactly. Some people might confuse it. So the murderer who turned victim into human baked potato have a real appetite for crime. Oh, we have a wiener. I definitely remember watching the really old Charlie Chan films in the summer holidays of the 80s, but I don't know if I saw this one. But damned if I do want to. But yeah, it's got a young Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Yeah, it looks like Death in the Nile. Well, maybe I'm thinking of one of our dinosaurs is missing. That is another one, isn't it? It's a problematic film, to be sure. I hope there's no people on Twitter here tonight. So he was, he's the Club Shanghai bouncer in this one. The Fife in it. Yes, Fife in 81, so 2 years before Scarface. Never seen any. Oh, yeah. There's so many 80s films I haven't seen. Like, I hadn't seen Ninja Busters or Angel's Feet since today. I need to find Sword of Freeman. I've seen Sword and the Sorcerer. I've seen Ninja Academy. But yeah. I think, yeah, the Octagon, I think, is the... Oh, no, there's a couple more. But we'll go with the Octagon to start with some person that's not as tough as Gerald. And it's Lee Van Cleef. Yes, the feet special. I don't know why they're animated and he's hand-drawn, but this... I need to find this. Right, so yes, only one man can stop them. So he is a ninja instructor in this one. The Chuck film, that's him. I feel like I'm not missing much, having not discovered any of these. Oof. Cover of Chopper. What's Chopper? John Tarantino. The Octagon is a nice person. Yeah, sort of. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I think doesn't look like Chuck. Oh, I see. Chopper. Is that the Australian serial killer? Oh no, I didn't. Prisoner, wherever he is. Most of Chuck's early ones are just okay, including the Octagon. That is also true. It's not canon film. It's a decent film. Yeah, not one of Chuck's his favorites of Chuck's, but this one might be. This is Chessie Anderson's U.S. Navy. The Super Vixen's girl is back, and she's bigger than ever. It's a tidal wave of laughs when Chessie puts her deadly weapons into action. Oh, Chopper with Eric Bana. Yes, that's it. Not the the other one. Right. Scatman Carruthers is in it. But yeah, Shari Eubank. Let's have a look at this one. He is the karate expert in this from 1976. It does look like a carry-on movie. It's probably very much. Oh, it's Eric. Oh yeah, Octagon has Richard Norton in it. Yes, Legs Ahoy. Yes, and Back to the Unknown West. But yeah, when one of her friends goes missing, and several fellow waves go looking for her and end up in world of senatorial corruption and mafia intimidation. There you go. I wonder why these pictures definitely show why Scatman Carruthers is in it. Fred Willard's in it. No, Shari Eubank has no pictures. That's a shame. But yeah, what's this? Oh, this is before The Shining. But Chesty McGee. So let's have a look. I don't know if there's any pictures of Shari. Oh, is it the Shari? It's yes. It is the Super Vixen's lady. Hang on. From Russ Ryan films. Oh. Apparently into Chesty. Maybe. Yeah, from this to The Shining, you can only go up. Yeah. Confessions of a Japanese Black Belt. Cuckoo's Nest before it. Carry On Kung Fu. Yes, I would love to see that. The woke mob wouldn't like this, no. Although, ladies in the military, being sex positive. Yeah, it must have been in my. There you go. He knows. Who would name their daughter Chesty? I guess it's more of a nickname. If you want to know what her real name is. If it says. No, it just says Chesty. It's not sure it's a nom de plume. But yes, definitely worth not watching, probably. I can't tell if it's going to actually be raunchy or just PG. But we have one more film that he did. Where he's uncredited for everything. Airport Thug and stunts in the Killer Elite Sam Bar film with James Caan and Robert Duvall. There we go. It's nothing to do with the Killer Elite with was it Robert De Niro and Statham. But then that is it for credits or uncredited. That is right. I didn't see that. Rated R for pirates. But let me just check something. Oh, it's not very good. It's not. It's not exactly an action-packed film, is it? Let me see. Just me and this. Yeah. And the Private Navy of Sergeant O'Farrell. That's a comedy with there's nothing, not even a trailer for Chesty. There's a couple of podcasts or mentions of it, but nothing, not even a trailer. I was hoping there'd be a trailer at least. Nope, nothing. That's a shame. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Chesty evidently is something Fleming would come up with, yes. Is Burton? I'll make it, isn't it? He couldn't save it either. So yeah, it's not. I don't remember much about the film. So yeah, what a career! Some gems I need to check out this week. Definitely check out some of them. Even yeah, I think you probably have seen the best ones. We want Chesty. We want. I am too Crunchy the Clown. Oh. No, that's not it. What's it called? Chesty Anderson. Chesty Cough. Must be. There's something elsewhere. Yes, Navy. It must exist as something. You got posters. Maybe it's different spelling on YouTube. Oh, the full film is on YouTube. Let's have a look. Oh, can I show any of this? Let's have a look. It's no Godfather, that for sure. That is true. Right. Stop screen. We'll have a scan of Chesty. It might be unsafe, but you'll tell me if it's not. So right, here we go. Then wanted to do. Let's make myself look big. Right, there you go. Muted just in case because it's usually right. It's tiny. Shink. Right. What can I show there? There he goes. There he is. Perfect. There you go. That is him in Chesty. So, shower scene. Yeah. There's Scatman. He's happy. Seen more of Gerald than I thought. See, he's you might not have seen him in the film, but he is credited. Oh, she dropped cloth. I don't think. Is it that type of movie? It is that type of movie. Problematic. But she's him again. Yes, before I get taken down. Let's leave that for another day. I'm the Scat Man. But there we go. Yeah, I didn't have to take 100 takes. Yeah. It was working with Clint Eastwood in one take and made poor Scatman Carruthers burst into tears. This was the best film ever. I'm definitely gonna probably watch that tomorrow now. I gotta go back to see what happens in Almost Human. So yeah, maybe tomorrow night Tuesday night it'll be about this lady, Michelle Bauer. Who's this lady, also known as Pia something from her more mature films. There we go. Anyway, I'll leave you with Gerald and his favorite scene, and then we'll see you next time. So you take care. And if I set this up correctly.
Damn it. Foo, I'm calling Jordan right now.
You call that foreplay?